Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Miss Golden Locks and today we have a special guest, my sister. So I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where they do like get ready with me's with their sisters and they do like transforming them into me, but I don't really do like a big makeup look, so I thought it'd be really cool to do a get ready with me with my sister. And we could just talk about the different products we use, the ones we like, the ones we don't like, and just sort of go from there and just, yeah, general chit chat and get ready with me.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think we will start with primer. Now, do you usually prime?
No.
Well, I'll start with primer. Don't know about this one. Are you going to teeth some of my primer?
Yes.
Well, I'll start with primer. I still haven't restocked my Benefit Professional, so I am still using my e.l.f. Mineral Infused. It doesn't give me as much oil control as my Benefit Professional, but I do actually like this one. Oh, and if you see any of us look that way, there is a mirror there as well, which is a larger one to the smaller one that we're using at the moment. So yeah, I'm just going to prime the face. You know what you did?
I'm copying you. You don't have to buy the products if she got the. Why you need it twice?
Wow. Okay. Well, I usually start oil up in the T-zone where I get a lot of my oil, especially when wearing glasses, because you wear glasses as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of oil in here. Now I watch a lot of Jackie Aina, as you may have heard me mention her on my channel before. So I set my primer with a little bit of setting powder, just to help with my oil control, just in my T-zone.
I actually have a really dry face.
Is it?
Yeah, like really, really dry. To the point where you put on some foundation, you put on your powder, and you're like, I've just done this, but I feel like I need to re-moisturize my face.
Wow.
My face is that dry.
See, mine's the opposite. I put on face powder sometimes to help with the oil control that I get throughout the day.
Okay.
So I will wear like face powder every day sometimes just to help with the oil build-up that I have. So I'm just going to pack the powder in to help with all the oil. All up in these sections here. Okay, and for foundation, what have you got today?
Okay, let's see, here it is. So foundation, now the best way, because obviously she has so many makeup products, so my tip is when she starts to order stuff, that's when you get in there. You get them free makeup, you don't have to pay for nothing, okay? You get your makeup done. So, my makeup is actually Avon True Colour, because it's such an even, it's not too liquidy, you can wear it without having to wear powder over the top if you decide to. But obviously I still wear powder over the top just to mat the look. And
where did you get that one, huh?
Okay. So as I said, it's when you come in handy. So yeah, she gave me like 2 in a row. I'm not gonna lie, I was set for a very long time. So this is such a good foundation to use. It really, really does work, and it's it has the right base tones, so that it doesn't look too light or too dark, or it has the right undertones that it gives it even coverage.
Oh, must be nice. So yeah, anytime I order a foundation that is just too light for me, guess who always benefits? I tried the, what was the other one I gave you? The EX1?
Yes.
Yeah, tried that. It was too, that one actually had a really weird undertone, because I remember I swatched it on my hand against my Benefit one and I didn't like the undertone, it didn't suit me. So yeah, anything that isn't quite for me, she gets.
Of course.
So yeah.
But with my getting ready, I don't actually start with foundation. I start with my eyebrows. I start with my eyes.
Oh, so we just go in.
Yeah, you gotta start with the eyes first.
I don't do my eyes though.
Girl!
Do you see these? Do you see these? And I did them just the other day. Do you see?
So, what I use for my brows, because I start with my brows, is... What tone do I use? It's dark brown. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills for your brows. And also
get bougie on them. Anastasia. Get
Beverly
bougie on them.
Hills. Okay. So I have the Duo brush, which you have the end for your brows. Also the end to brush your brows. Can double up and brush your eyelashes. And then I have the dark brown dip brow pomade, which I use for my brows. So I start off with my eyebrows. That's how I start my face every time. Whether I'm going out or I'm just going anywhere. If I'm just doing a basic face, my brows come first.
Okay, brows. Well, I start with foundation. Today I'm actually using a different technique with the beauty blender. I see a lot of people use beauty blenders because then when they highlight, they can use the beauty blender with the product on it. So yeah, we're trying something new. I actually do like the coverage that I'm getting from the beauty blender, and it's covering up a lot of the scars that I have on my face. I do have a few scars along my jawline from where I got laser hair removal, which I might do a video on later on. But yeah, I am really liking this. Today I mixed my foundation. So I mixed my Spiced Almond number 12 Milani with my Benefit Nutmeg foundation. And I think they produced a really nice colour. Yeah, so in regards to having my sister on my channel, I thought it would be really cool, nice bonding time, because we haven't actually done a lot of bonding.
We haven't, not
for a while.
She
thought I hated me. I hated her for a while.
We're the same person. See, that's what she said to me. I thought we're the same
We are
person.
not the same person. So yeah, thought nice bonding.
Exactly.
Together.
When I'm back from uni, we can do something.
We've been working on this for a little while now. I think I'm doing great because I'm a delight. So I'm a delight. Okay. So yes. Ooh,
I have to say, obviously, as you see the benefit of the makeup, there's also a benefit of shoes and clothes. Okay.
I threw all of them out, but you know.
Shoes and clothes.
Even though we're not quite a similar size, though, I feel like I'm kind of like the older and thicker version of you, because you're like what, 4?
4 to 6. 4 to 6.
Yeah, I'm like a solid 12. Mostly 13, which is why it's hard for me to buy clothes, which is why I get a lot of my clothes from America. So I have a video coming that I've already done about where I get my clothes from and stuff like that. So yes, yeah, I'm like a 13. So a size 14 would be huge at the waist, but will fit the thighs, and then a 12 would just be too small on the thighs, which is why I tend to go and buy clothes somewhere that actually sells like a 13 or an 11 as well. Okay. Since she's going all fancy on the eyebrows, I think I will actually highlight mine. Since I don't do like a lot of makeup and I'm still learning and playing around with makeup, any cheap products are a product which is a friend of mine, so I still go in my LA Girl Pro Concealer. You know, I do actually have a sleek contour kit, which does actually have quite a few colours in it, but this has always been one of my favourites. I did buy the sleek cream contour kit because I did want to try the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but I didn't want to spend £40 on something that I probably wouldn't use a lot because I don't really contour. So it would have been for like 2 colours. In this I've only used 2 colours, but this is £12 and not £40. So yeah, that was a win for me.
So I also use the same concealer when I'm in days like today where I'm in between doing my eyebrows. You won't know it once I finish doing my eyebrows once you've concealed them. So you obviously the Dip Brow Pomade is a great product, but it does go hand in hand with concealer. You can't have one without the other.
Okay, so we'll tell the people about yourself, what you're studying.
Okay, so obviously I'm Chanel's mini twin. And I am currently at university in Birmingham City and I study fashion design.
Yeah, I still haven't had a full wardrobe collection yet, but you know.
So, I study fashion design, but I'm back at the moment, so that's why we're doing a little bonding video. In 2nd year, but it's a 4-year course, so I still got a very long way to go.
Oof.
Very long way to go.
That's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
I don't miss that. Although yours is a creative course, whereas I went to uni and studied law, so I did an academic course and you do creative. So we are actually quite different in that, so.
We are. For a while she thought it was finger painting.
I never said it. No.
But,
okay, maybe I did.
She did say that, so she can't even say she never said what she done said, so.
However, I realised the amount of work that you have to do in your course. So, I mean, there was one that you did do like hand paint though, wasn't there?
You can get as creative as you want.
Oh, and actually, when I went with you to the open days for your uni as well, actually, that was a bit of an insight as well. So, yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, even though she called the course finger painting, I will give her due. Every time I have to go to an exhibition or a show or something, she's always there. We went to the Queen one.
Yeah.
And
I couldn't go to the other one that you wanted to go to though, because.
No, there was one on Balenciaga, but we couldn't go to that one because not enough holiday. But she always does, and it came round to all my open days, so
See?
I can't quite complain.
See, I'll come through.
She does try.
I think I I did this nose highlight a bit too wide, but we're just going to figure it out. I just realised as well, we're kind of doing a full glam video, but I actually haven't got anywhere to go today. Not that I really plan on leaving the house today as well, but we'll figure it out.
I mean, I plan on leaving the house today. I'm going to go eat.
Oh. Well, in that case, I need to figure out who's feeding me. But, you know.
See, once I get my brows done, they are the main part.
Wait, are you still on them?
Yes.
Okay, well, I've almost finished laying the base.
Did you not just hear me say brows are the main part? Or are we mistaken?
Well, I mean, for you,
For me, brows are the main part. Eyes. I like to concentrate on my eyes.
well,
so,
I don't have much eye, so...
So, I normally actually have individual eyelashes on, but I've given it a break because I had them on for about 2 months straight. That doesn't mean I won't be having them put back on Thursday. But
Wow.
I'm giving them a bit of a break, so today we'll actually be using mascara, but normally I'd have my individual ones. So once I've done my eyebrows, I'm pretty much set.
Yeah, I do mascara. I don't actually do eyelashes. I used to do individuals, which wasn't too bad, but I sleep so asthma and I get hay fever, so my eyes are really irritant during certain times of the year. Also with that as well, can't figure out how to do strip eyelashes. I usually go to her to do strip eyelashes. Last time I wore strip eyelashes, I put so much glue on my eye that I could literally put my finger in the eye and pull it out. It was that tacky still. So, yeah. We just go in with a little bit of mascara and we're good to go.
Yeah, she can't be unsupervised
Wow.
when it comes to anything to do with eyelashes. She can give her mascara, so we can leave that one alone.
Wow. Well, thanks for that.
It's okay.
It be your own family.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Okay. Right, just trying to set all the smile lines.
I don't actually get smile lines.
I make so many faces throughout the day that honestly mine are...
Well, stop judging people.
I said so many faces. Shut it. The word smile lines. Not necessarily a judgment face.
Should be judging. Okay.
First and last collaboration video.
So, I've used the Dip Brow Pomade. I've now concealed on top and underneath my brow, which makes it a lot sharper. That's when I bring in my foundation. So,
How much do you use?
like a squirt.
Is it? I used a pump and a pump of each, but my face, I'm pretty much patchy all over, so I've got dark patches on my face, I've got light patches on my face, then my neck's darker than my face, but then my chest is paler than my face and my neck, so I'm just patchy all over. So
She needed a holiday. She needs to even that out.
Yeah, we just pick a colour and go with it.
I normally don't use all of this. I normally end up like kind of putting some back because I only use it for the slightly dark areas, which is like under my chin because I've got a chemical burn there, and underneath my eyes. That's pretty much it because I have like a lighter, my T-zone's a lot lighter, so I just don't really have to use it for there. But my main thing is to blend in the concealer because obviously it's lighter, so I just dot around my brows and in between my brows so that you can link that, because I really don't like when you see the sharpest eyebrows but you can still see where they concealed them.
Those HD eyebrows.
Yeah, or you can see that they've actually done one eyebrow and then decided to try and undo it, but you're like, I can still see where that's connected. It's not a good look.
I forgot that I was going to try a setting powder that I bought a little while ago. Elf released 2 compact setting powders that I forgot that I had in my drawer, so I might do Elf video later on. I do have an Elf foundation, but it's actually a bit light for me.
Huh?
No, not her.
Huh?
But I do have my darker Milani foundation, so I might actually be able to mix the 2.
See, I don't think you should do that. You leave Elf nice and...
No, this is not
Itself,
yet another foundation
and then-
again. I'm telling you, when I buy all my Fenty Beauty, I'm going to the store in London, I'm getting colour matched, and everything will be perfect.
It's alright, I can still use that trophy wife highlight and all that. It's fine. I know you got that stunner hidden somewhere.
Yeah, I might use that today. The only problem is I've still got my burns all over my mouth from that clay mask I use, so a lot of lips stuff that I use, whether it's liquid lips, lip glosses or anything like that, some of them don't look as good because they're all over my lips. And
I mean, you can test it on me. I'm not gonna say no at all. So.
Yeah, I recently bought the Alyssa Ashley Elf collaboration.
I have my eye on that. So
which I realised I do have a problem with this shade. If you can see this colour here. So I also have this colour in the NYX Cream Suede, which is pretty much similar. I've then got it twice in an Avon gloss and another Avon colour. And then, as you can see,
the first sign is admission, you know?
They all run pretty similar.
The first sign.
So I guess we can guess which is my favourite lip colour.
So I have used my foundation under my nose, under my mouth and under my eyes, and my skin has pretty much evened out, which is why I don't use it all over, because I only need it in certain areas.
Alright, I have clear skin that I only need in certain areas. Must be nice. I'm just letting my face bake. I don't usually do, I sometimes do my eyes while my face is baking, so I know that it's been like roughly 10 minutes, but today I figured since we're doing a video together, I'll just wait for you to catch up a little bit.
Catch up a little bit? I ain't got that much left to do.
Well, you still got your eyes to do. Oh well. I don't know whether to contour today as well. I might do a little bit. I don't do a lot though.
I need that tape.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You see how much she brought with her? You see how much she brought with her?
If you come into all of this, what's the point in bringing? You know I'm going to use the Morphe palette, right? You know that, right? Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page.
Right.
I'm just glad we're on the same page.
Contour.
So now when I do my eyes, I use tape. Makes my life a lot easier. I'm struggling with eyeliner, things like that. I just don't have time for it. So I use tape. Got to make sure you stick it on evenly. And it gives you that clear line. It's razor sharp. And then you don't have to, it's just so much faster. Takes a lot of time off of getting ready.
I don't do all of that. But I don't really have a lot of eye, as I said before, for eye looks. I could go higher, but I don't know. It's not really the way that I usually do my foundation, to do like big, bold, like all up to under my eye or anything like that. So while we're getting in closer to doing eyes, I think what I'll do is I'll try and zoom you in so we can do the eyes from there. So just bear with me a second. Okay, so we've brought you in a little bit more so you can see the eye looks that we're about to do. As I said, there's not much eye for me. I have really hooded eyes, so I don't do a lot with my eyes. And you've taken both my eyeshadow palettes. Can I get my palette, please? The answer is yes. So today I'm going to use the Morphe 35p palette. This is one of my favourite all-time go-tos. As you can see, pretty much most of the browns have been used for my nude natural look. So this one is the one that I'm going to use today.
I'm going to use that one. I'm also going to use the 35B. Look at that pot. Summer's coming.
Okay, where do I start? I think I'm going to start with a nice warm brown, as I do.
I start by getting my eyelid all the same colour, because obviously you do get different tones in there. So kind of give myself a base to start off before I go for my look, is to just get it down to the same colour.
That's why I use like a brown on my eyelids first. I know some people use like eyelid primers and things like that, but I don't tend to use any bold colours. So, and I don't like a lot of layers in my foundation as well, like a lot of products, if that makes sense. So like I prime because I like the fact that it helps with the oil control on my face, but other than that I've always used like a lot of powders. Like I'm literally face powder, a bit of blush, wing eyeliner, and I'm good to go. It's only when I'm doing like a full face look then I put like layers on, but even then it's only if I'm going out that I'd use like liquid foundation, because I prefer using powders. So
oh, definitely.
Even with the cream contour, I do want a powder contour instead.
I've never been anyone that can get used to foundation as a regular thing.
No, not every day. And I saw a lot of people in school that wore foundation every day and didn't let their skin breathe, and their skin just broke out depending, because there was no breathing space for their skin as well.
Once I've evened out that tone, I start to darken it up slightly, leaving it lighter, closer to my eye brow.
I might go with some purple too.
Allows it to keep sharp, which is the plan.
I think as well, my skin hasn't been this bad until recently, so I've always had pretty decent skin that I just tend to walk around without makeup most of the
Like
time.
annoyingly clear.
Wow, okay.
Annoyingly clear.
So I see that's what we're doing now. Oh yeah, I like these two colours combined.
So I'm only just learning the different things I like to do with my eyes. Obviously you grow up and you start to experiment. You go through that phase where you look like you just threw it on.
Yeah, I never really experimented with makeup when I was younger. A lot of it was there wasn't a lot of makeup, especially growing up in Essex in my shade. Like, there was a couple of the Maybelline ones, but other than that, it's only now that it's become like a huge thing for makeup brands to be more diverse. But in Essex, there wasn't necessarily a lot of different shades of foundation and makeup. So yeah, I've only just recently started messing around with makeup. I think I'm gonna put some foil.
I had a powder and it was a perfect colour and they just discontinued it from the range.
Is this
So-
my brush?
Yeah. No, that's the one I used to
Oh yeah, okay.
get the excess off my eyes. Helps to blend it a little bit.
No. I think I might do a purple halo eye, actually.
Actually, I'm changing colour. Changing my mind.
Not that you'll see the halo eye by the time I open my eye, but we're going to do a purple halo eye.
Would you like to elaborate what that is?
You got the colours on the outside and I'm going to put a foil shade in the middle.
Ah.
Yes. Then we'll go ahead and try and blend that out afterwards.
Never failed to be amazed by the pigmentation.
I honestly just love Morphe products. I know some people complain and stuff like that, and especially because their price point isn't ridiculously high. A lot of people think it isn't always the best quality, but on the one hand you get what you pay for, on the other hand I still really like their products.
Definitely.
Is my setting spray behind you? It should be just there on the shelf. My Urban Decay.
Mhm.
Yes. Thank
There
you.
are.
Oh, how purple are we going? Okay, we're going to go with this foil shade. Yes!
When I'm like going out, I have to get past the eyes before I can have just one drink. If not, it's not gonna look very good.
Oh well.
I've gone for a glitter because it's not my favourite thing to have on my eyes. Don't have the biggest canvas to work with for my eyes. I have a little bit more than you, I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
Only issue with using tape is when your tape does not want to stick properly.
I think for me as well, because I do like my base and my face first, sometimes I find that the tape pulls off my foundation. I've got to like top it back up. That just irritates me.
Yeah, see, most of the time you have to, that's why you have to do your eyes first, because then you don't have to worry about it taking off your makeup, because if not you're just undoing what you've already done. Okay.
I'm just going to tie this and bring this all back down. So like in doing my foundation, in doing my eyes, all the eyeshadow got brought up all up under here. For me, I personally don't like it on myself, so I'm just going in with my foundation and bringing it all back down from all around my eye and tidying that up, so it's a lot more smaller on this, as on this eye. If I can get my words out today. And also tidying up some of the excess as well from the fallout.
I could never get the hang of eyeliner, so I cheat, and I will always use a black eyeshadow instead. Helps to blend in a lot easier to get off after a night out. Kind of gives you that smokier look rather than a sharp black eyeliner.
I'm the opposite, I like my eyeliner. Oh, I am feeling this.
Oh, look at that colour. The trick of doing your eyes first means that any glitter or anything that falls down doesn't ruin your face if you've still got to do that afterwards. So it works in your favour. Okay. I'm pretty simple with my eyes. Once I choose a colour that I want to go for, that's pretty much all I actually have to do.
As well, so yeah, for things like eyeliners and mascaras I go to Avon for those, and then with my eyeliner I tend to pull my eye out and then line on the inside.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay, I need
I find it very hard to find a face powder that it's affordable, that you can kind of keep topping up and use day to day without thinking you're using something ridiculously expensive, and it still be the right shade, because that is always the issue, is finding the right shade. But my powder is actually just a powder from Primark, and when I finally found the shade that actually worked, I bought two as soon as I saw it.
Oh no. Well then my face powder came from MAC.
They all have MAC diamonds.
Well actually it's lasted quite a long time, because I've had it for like a year now.
Okay.
So it has lasted a while.
That's fair enough. Okay.
And I'm using the Kat Von D Locket eyeliner. I am a big fan of the dip eyeliners. Like I've still got my Avon one, which is a dip pot. I think Sleek do a dip pot eyeliner, so I will invest in that soon. But yeah, I am very much a fan of that. Although I do like the Kat Von D eyeliner. A lot of ones that I find that are like this, by the time you go over your eye, it's dried out. But this one doesn't actually dry out that quickly, which is why I like it.
Oh, well, that's good. That is quite an issue with the eyeliner.
Yeah.
So you kind of get the right angle, then you're like, it's dried, so I kind of need to try and do that again.
All over again. Yeah, it just irritates me. Okay, I'm just using a Avon foundation. I do mascara. I do like MAC mascaras as well. I think they're really cool. But as far as mascaras go, I'm a big fan of Avon ones as well, especially for the price point.
This one.
I don't know how you can put them in. I tried once and they're still on my shelf.
I love wearing my green contacts. I think they're like 3-month ones. And every so often I just put them in.
Oh, do you do bottom lash and top lash when you do mascara, or just the one?
Just the top lash.
Same. Nice, there we go. Okay, so eyes are done. Face is almost finished. Almost finished baking. This one's at contacts, which I didn't know was a step. Which just shows the differences in the bits that we do.
I now got green eyes.
Alright, must be nice.
Okay, I need your mascara.
Okay, there you go.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to brush off any excess from the baking process. And I've lost my small mirror. Finish filming.
Oh, my eyes be popping.
Are you okay? Wow, that shoulder flick. The answer is no. Okay, I just need to add some blush and highlight.
You see how she copied my curls? But she wondered why we twinning.
I've had dreads for 6 years. How did I copy your curls? Wow.
Okay, so I really want to do this. Okay, so this is the elf colour that she showed you earlier. I find it really hard to find like nude colours that you can kind of wear day to day without looking like it's too light, because as you see when people do swatches of like lip glosses and things like that, you'll see a swatch and be like, that is such a nice nude, and then you put it towards your skin tone and be like, that's way too light. This is like I have dry lips. It doesn't help. So
apparently if you line it with a darker colour, it kind of negates from that.
yeah.
I've never tried it. I just try to buy colours that I feel match my skin type.
They're good to go.
Yeah, but apparently there's ways sort of around it. I think today, I don't know what colour I'm going to use today. I'm going with my lip liner, my Simply Spice from Avon. This is also similar to all those shades as well, which is why I bought like 6 when they were on set. Similar, they're not all the same. I will swatch all of them here and now if necessary. They're not all the same. Oh, my lips are still very much peeling and healing.
I think that's also a symptom of winter that doesn't make it any better.
Yeah. I think burning my lips in the winter time couldn't have come at a worse time.
It's honestly quite horrible how products can be meant for something and still harm you. Obviously everyone has different sensitive skin, but my chemical burn underneath my lip was literally done by toothpaste.
Oh, I might go with my N-White actually. This is still one of my favourites. I think I wore this in my last video, but I don't care because it is one of my favourites. Oh, yeah.
That's a really nice colour. I might still do it.
No. Okay, and then with this though, I feel like you have to blot this down. This I can't just try on it. It's like, oh damn it, I was going to use my...
What were you going to use?
I was going to use my Fenty Beauty, but I forgot it was there and it's been sitting on the desk the whole time.
What is it?
My lip paint.
Oh.
Yep, was meant to use that, but I actually prefer this lip with this, so I think I might leave it.
Look at this brush.
Yeah, the wand is really nice. And it literally is like paint. Like if you put it on, paint. So you have to tread carefully with it. And they say that with a side-by-side comparison, our lip colours pretty much do look
the same? Oh,
yeah, except
look,
yours
you
is a bit more glossy than mine.
Yeah,
I actually have a
liking the
gloss in that colour.
Of course you do.
Add a bit of gloss.
I did not destroy this.
I know you didn't, because you'd have to buy back another one. Okay, now to highlight to the boards and back.
I love the fact that gloss is becoming like a thing again.
I've always been a fan of glosses. I always feel so fancy doing my highlight with a wing brush, but I don't usually get a lot of product on it compared to when I use a different style of brush.
Yeah. See, for some reason I have a natural contour on my face, so...
Must be nice. I'm here trying to draw lines
you
and
can
finding
see,
where they are.
Just here is slightly darker on both sides, so I don't actually... I will contour for a night out because then you exaggerate it, but Most of the time.
Well, I'm just all round, so probably should have done this before the lip colour, but meh.
Where do you highlight on your face?
Definitely start off with the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
I am a huge fan of nose contour. And then I try and do the Cupid's bow. I mean, I like to imagine I have one exactly the same as Rihanna's, but it's not. So we, you know, we try and... Oh my gosh, that highlight just caught me off guard. I think I went in a little too hard.
I think you blinded me a little bit.
I think
I don't have my shades. I don't have
a little too heavy-handed. I'm a big fan of highlights, so there's no such thing as too much. But can be...
Are you good?
I'm great.
Are you good? So I start off with my cheeks. So I get the okay. So I start off with my cheeks. And then from my cheeks, I like to do my chin. I feel like it makes my jawline.
Chin?
Yeah. So I do like my chin. Because then when you get the picture, you get the light catches your highlight, and then the edge of your nose. It's the 3 key points that you will see. And it just makes the picture like
pop that much more.
Mm-hmm.
I think we really did go in with a
Okay, so when I go out for lunch today, the girl I'm going with, she's going to tell me I went very over the top. Okay? I'm lucky I don't have my eyelashes on.
Yeah. At least you have somewhere to go. No one takes me anywhere.
I don't see her volunteering to take me to lunch. You know what I'm saying?
With what money? I've been waiting on you to take me to lunch.
Am I not the student then?
I'm a cheap date.
Am I not the student?
Am I just not poor? Full stop.
So am I.
Full stop. There's no extra onto that. It's just, I'm just poor.
If you poor, what's it making?
I'm gonna sit. Charlotte, next time we do this, you're going to have to bring more products to the table. I want to steal half of your stuff. Okay?
But I feel, obviously, saving the planet and stuff, you shouldn't buy what you don't need. So if she has what I need and we can share, we're going to bring it together. Whew.
Well, someone's chatting a lot of crap. But here we have, let me see if I can just bring you in quickly. Okay, so here we have the final looks. Yes, and that is the end of this Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed the videos. I really do like doing Get Ready With Me videos. And yes, we'll probably do some more of these. I don't know if we're going to have different guests or same guests or something, try and mix it up. There's a lot more stuff coming on my channel and uploads will be every Sunday. So yes, click like, subscribe, and I don't know what all of that stuff.
Share, click, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Peace out.